Hey guys, I'm Jordan with Blue Bison Web. We're about to dive into another Website Tip Wednesday. This time, I want to talk about two other methods of guiding attention, arrows and color. Last week, I talked about the subtle skill of using faces as visual cues. Faces work pretty well for guiding attention, so if we're going to have people on our website, they might as well be looking at our content. Sometimes, this subtle cue is not enough and we want a more blatant, hey, look over here. This is when we would use an arrow. An organization called CXL did an eye tracking study and found that using a plain-looking arrow provided massive results. I'm not sure if this tip is silly and how obvious it seems, and that's why we've grouped a second tip in here. Using color as a visual cue has a lot more to impact than an arrow. When we're talking about content sticking out more vividly than other content, we're talking about visual saliency. There's a lot we could dive into in this topic, but we'll simplify it by saying this. We as people are prone to look at the most salient objects, or the objects that pop the most. An organization called iQuant has done many eye tracking studies that we can use to talk about this, and we're going to focus on calls to action. First things first, the color themselves matter. Almost all colors have an instinctive meaning. Blue is associated with calm, red with urgency, etc., etc. So, we need to make sure we're picking colors that match the feeling that we want to impart. Second, and the biggest factor in saliency, is luminance contrast. Our calls to action should have a vivid luminance contrast. If you have a dark background, use a light button. If you have a light background, use a dark button. This is only half of it though. We also want to maximize the luminance contrast between the text and the button itself. See how the dark green button with white text is most noticeable? That's what we're talking about here. And third, we need to be conscious of our use of colors. Notice here that Sephora's call to action is smaller than Uniqlo's. While in this case, Sephora's CTA gets much more attention because they've done a good job of building luminance contrast, whereas Uniqlo maximized their total luminance. That is to say, Sephora's call to action is one of the few orange items on their page, so it gets a lot more attention. Uniqlo has multiple red items that split the viewer's attention around various parts of their page. So now we know if we focus on maximizing the effectiveness of our visual cues through images of people, arrows, and salient colors, we will increase our conversion rates. Thank you so much for listening to today's Website Tip Wednesday. If you enjoy these videos, please like and share them so that more people can see them. We live off of your feedback, so please leave a comment below. If you want to contact us directly, please go to our website, bluebisonweb.com, and drop us a line. Thanks so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.